I'm sure we've all got just a couple of questions for you here. I wanted to follow up from what we talked about last week, since the Houston game got nixed and we were going to run the story last week. Was that kind of a bummer not to go to your hometown and get to play?
Yeah, I was kind of sad. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of sad, to be honest. Yes, sir.
Why is that?
Cause my family, I'm a big family guy. I wanted to see my family see me play. They know all the work I done put in over the off season and in the summertime, so it was kind of exciting getting a chance to have them come see me live. But they'll just have to make it to another game.
That makes sense. One of the follow-up questions I had for you after I wrote that was, did you sit out part of your senior season? How many games did you play as a senior?
I think 5, to be honest. Yes, sir. 5. I sat out the first half and then played the second half when I got eligible.
After you got eligible, because your coach wouldn't sign your waiver, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, so you played 5 games your senior year.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked it up. You played quarterback before you transferred?
Yeah, yes, sir.
And then you became a wide receiver for that last part of your senior year?
Yeah, like I played wide receiver in 7-on-7 in Little League. Like I always play receiver, but they needed me to play quarterback, so I just did what was best for the team.
That makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And why transfer? Was that part of the reason you wanted to play wide receiver, or what went in the decision to switch high schools?
The situations back home, my mom not being able to pay for college, having to take care of my little brother, also with my dad, so I had to make the best decision for me. And I knew I was going to play receiver in college. I knew I wasn't going to play quarterback, so I was trying to kind of prepare for going to college and getting right before I even went to college. Yes, sir. So I kind of transferred for that reason. I can say
that makes sense. Did that kind of pay off for you? You got a little more experience at receiver before you went to college at the second school?
Yeah, because like I said, I was already locked in with Cam during 7-on-7, so I kind of went over there and I embraced it, and I got better. In my eyes, I got better. So.
Okay, just to make sure I've got this right, what school did you start out at?
I went to Eisenhower High School. It's in the Acres-Home area, and then I transferred to Heights with Cam. My junior year and then senior year, I was there for a little bit.
And then you say you just played that part of your senior year, and that's kind of why UNLV ended up dropping you, because you didn't play that much your senior year?
Yeah, yes, sir. And I didn't take a visit to UNLV as well, so that's why they pulled my scholarship.
That makes sense. Hey, are you guys this is the second game you guys have lost this season when you talk about the Houston game. Are you guys just hoping at this point that you get a chance to play as many games as possible, especially, with so much of it being lost already?
To be honest, like I said, we're trying to go 1-0 every week. That's how we practice. So, unfortunately, we didn't get the win last game. But like I said, we got to chunk that loss up and work on getting this win. So, that's what we're doing. We're training how we're supposed to. The intensity's there. The mindset's there. So, I feel like at the end of the day, we just all got to come together and fix the puzzle, and we'll be all right.
Was it tough to sit out another week like that, to have another game go by the wayside for you guys as a team?
To be honest, no. Honestly, if anything, it was just a mindset and a little adversity. I feel like if anything, it helped us get us a week better, and things of that nature. You can't really just take every day for granted. So, like I said, I feel like we got better within that week. We practiced how we were supposed to practice after the cancellation of the game, and I feel like we're here mentally. So, I'm looking forward to it.
Jalen, talk a little bit about Southern Miss's defense and what you see from the secondary, maybe even the linebacker, something that you noticed from them.
They're very physical. They like to fly around. They like to take big hits. Coverage-wise, I honestly can't really speak on that. But at the end of the day, they're a good defense, and I'm looking forward to playing them.
Jalen, obviously, y'all are going to do whatever it takes to keep this virus out of y'all's program. Worst comes to worst, who do you think steps up if someone like you contracted the virus?
Well, for one, I'm gonna do what I have to do outside of football so I can play, because this is all I have. I'm banking on this year right here. So I'm gonna do what I have to do. But if I do go down, God say the same I don't. Rod's gonna step up. Keelan's gonna step up. It's a bunch of guys that can do what I do. So I'm not really worried about it, to be honest.
Is this a chance for you guys to maybe hit the reset button here a little bit, starting conference play? I mean, non-conference play was kind of tough for you guys. You had the rough game against SMU, get a couple of games canceled. Is this maybe a chance for you guys to kind of reset here and start anew?
Like I said, I feel like this gave us a chance to focus on us and what we need to work on, because at the end of the day, that's all we worried about, controlling what we can control. We're not worried about anybody else but our team. So at the end of the day, I feel like we got better. Like I said, we took practice serious. We did the things necessary that we had to do, and I feel like we were well prepared.
You feel good about you guys' chances to maybe make some noise in conference play?
Yes, sir, most definitely. Yes, sir.
Why is that?
Because of the team we have, the work we done put in. A lot of people don't know how much work we done put in over the time, dealing with all this corona, games getting pushed back, season getting pushed back. So 9 times out of 10, we ready to go. For sure.
Jalen, talk a little bit about just both quarterbacks. What kind of strengths you see as a receiver when they throw the ball to you, or just some things you noticed when you're on the opposite end of the play? What good things would you say about Jason and Austin?
A lot of people don't know that the plays they making, we practice that every day. Those are routine plays. So I'm not shocked at what they're doing, because we practice that. Even when the coaches is not around, we're still practicing that. So to be honest, I'm very proud of both of them, the way they're handling the situation. And at the end of the day, we're going to get our job done. And they know that too. So I'm looking forward to it.
From your perspective, does it ever feel like they're maybe competing for that spot, or do you think they both know their roles and they're both, just out there to get wins as co-quarterbacks?
Honestly, I don't know, because I'm kind of coaching myself up and my receivers. So what they have going on, I honestly don't know. But at the end of the day, I know both of them come to work every day. They give 100%, and you can't ask for nothing else from a quarterback.
Is that something you take pride in? I talked to Tommy Maynard the other day. He said you're real big on coaching up the younger guys and younger receivers and helping them out. Is that something that's important to you?
Yeah, most definitely, because at the end of the day, I want them to succeed as much as I want to succeed. So I can't do that without passing the knowledge I have, or the knowledge I done received from other people that's probably not even here in this setting. I feel like at the end of the day, if I don't give the knowledge I have back, like, I'm a bad teammate. And I wasn't raised like that, so yeah.
I think the offense is still producing here. Even though it didn't come out the way you wanted to against SMU, you guys seem like you're finding it here a little bit. Do you feel like you guys are making progress offensively?
Oh, yes, sir. A lot of people may say we're not, but honestly, I feel like we're taking a big step forward dealing with the offense and the speed of our offense. I feel like we're in a good situation right now. We just got to keep pushing forward and keep getting better.
You think Southern Miss is a dangerous team? A lot of people thought that they would be a contender in the West. Since then they've lost a bunch of guys to opt-outs. Their coach ended up resigning. They had that rough game where Louisiana Tech beat them on next to the last play of the game. You think these guys are still dangerous, even though it's been a rough year for them?
To be honest, like I said, I don't pay attention to nobody but us. I'm going to be real with you. So I know they're a good team on film. I know what they put on film, so I'm going to just say they're a good team. But honestly, I haven't been paying attention to them. I've been worried about us.
Working on a story on Gaddy. He was a really talented guy coming out of high school, really highly regarded. Now he's getting a chance to kind of show what he can do. Have you been impressed by him and how his talent and how he's progressed since he's gotten to North Texas?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir, most definitely. I knew from the first day when he enrolled here, because I think he wasn't here when everybody else was here. He was graduating. After his graduation, we had perimeters, and he came out and ran all of those. So I was kind of impressed, honestly. And I knew what he brings to the table. I tell him every day he just got to work hard, because at the end of the day, the harder you work, the easier it is on the field on Saturdays. So I just want him to keep up the good work for sure.
You go against elite cornerbacks, throughout the season, throughout your career. What is it about Gaddy that you think will translate and help him, strive to reach that level?
Knowledge of the game. Nowadays, it's more about the detail. You have to know everything, what everybody doing, because at the end of the day, that's gonna help you. So honestly, I just try to tell them that and take that film seriously. Honestly, that's just gonna separate you. So I tell them that all the time, though. So yes, sir.